Starbucks faces a major shakeup, closing stores amid a bold restructuring plan. Starbucks is making a significant move by shutting down underperforming stores across North America as part of a sweeping restructuring initiative led by CEO Brian Niccol. This ambitious plan, which is projected to cost around $1 billion, aims to breathe new life into the company's struggling sales figures. But here's where it gets controversial. While the company cuts hundreds of stores and hundreds of jobs, Niccol's compensation last year was a staggering $95.8 million, over 6,600 times the average pay of a Starbucks barista. This pay gap is the largest among all SP 500 companies, according to the Institute for Policy Studies 2025 Executive Excess Report. The announcement came on a Thursday, revealing that Starbucks intends to reduce its total number of stores in the US and Canada by about 1% by the end of the 2025 fiscal year. This translates to several hundred closures, including the iconic Seattle Roastery, a flagship location that has been a symbol of the brand. Niccol's goal is to recapture the classic coffeehouse atmosphere that once drew customers in, especially after 6 straight quarters of declining sales in the U.S. The store closures are expected to impact approximately 900 employees, following earlier cuts of 1,100 corporate positions this year. This raises a critical question. How does a company justify such deep cuts while its CEO enjoys one of the most lucrative pay packages in corporate America? Unionized stores hit hard, a flashpoint in labor relations. Among the shuttered locations is Starbucks' prominent Unionized store in Seattle, which features a large cafe and an in-house roastery. This closure is particularly significant because it comes amid ongoing tensions between Starbucks and the Workers United Union, which represents over 12,000 baristas. Negotiations that began in April have stalled, and in December, union members staged strikes across multiple U.S. cities during the crucial holiday season, highlighting the growing unrest. The Seattle store, located near Starbucks' headquarters, voted to unionize in 2022 and was picketed by union members recently over stalled contract talks. Similarly, a unionized store in Chicago on Ridge Avenue was also closed, with baristas picketing even before the closure was announced. Workers from various Chicago area stores joined the picket line, emphasizing their role in driving customer traffic. Diego Franco, a barista from Des Plaines, Illinois, summed it up. "We're here to remind the company that it's the workers who actually bring the people into the stores." Starbucks insists that union status did not influence the decision to close these stores. However, Starbucks Workers United strongly criticized the closures, stating it has never been more clear why baristas at Starbucks need the backing of a union. The union also plans to negotiate for the affected workers to be reassigned to other locations. Analysts at TD Cowen estimate that roughly 500 company-owned stores in North America are affected by this restructuring, underscoring the scale of the changes underway. A strategic revamp to revitalize the brand. Since taking the helm, Niccol has focused on investing in Starbucks stores to speed up service and restore the welcoming coffeehouse vibe that customers expect. This includes streamlining management layers to improve efficiency. The company has faced a series of quarterly sales declines in the U.S., partly due to consumers becoming more selective and increased competition in the coffee market. Niccol explained in a letter to employees that the review process identified locations where Starbucks could not deliver the physical environment customers and partners expect or where financial performance was unlikely to improve. These stores will be closed as a result. By the end of the fiscal year, Starbucks plans to operate nearly 18,300 locations across the U.S. and Canada. including both company-operated and licensed stores. This is down from 18,734 locations reported in a July regulatory filing. Niccol's leadership has been well received by investors, especially given his successful turnaround of Chipotle Mexican Grill before joining Starbucks. TD Cowen analyst Andrew Charles noted, Starbucks is taking more aggressive actions within turnaround efforts. The store closures are more than we anticipated. While we believe the layoffs fit within management's previously announced zero-based budgeting framework, Starbucks also revealed that job cuts will affect support teams and many open positions will be eliminated. As of late September 2024, the company employed about 10,000 people in non-coffeehouse roles in the U.S. Niccol acknowledged the gravity of these changes, stating, "This is a more significant action that we understand will impact partners and customers." At the same time, Starbucks is investing in better staffing strategies and technology to streamline order processing and enhance the customer experience. Earlier this year, the company announced the elimination of 1,100 corporate roles and a modest 2% salary increase for all salaried employees in North America. What do you think? Is Starbucks making the right call by closing stores and cutting jobs to focus on quality and efficiency? Or does the massive CEO to worker pay gap undermine the company's message of fairness and community? How should Starbucks balance financial performance with employee welfare and customer experience? Share your thoughts and join the conversation below, because this is a story that's far from over.